Hello, Dodgers Nation. Welcome back to your go-to channel, Dodgers Insider, where the heart of Blue Heaven beats stronger with every pitch and every trade. Today we have some jam-packed firecracker updates about our Superbas that just surfaced a few hours ago. Whether it's a shocking trade or a clutch injury update, you're going to want to hear this. So, if you're a true blue Dodgers fan, buckle up and stay with us to the very end. And hey, before we dive into the first bombshell, if you're new to the channel, do us a huge favor. Like this video, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell icon so you never miss a beat from Dodger Nation. Update 1. Dustin May shipped off in surprising deadline deal. Dodgers reload with outfield talent. It's official, folks. The Los Angeles Dodgers have made a bold and telling move at the final buzzer of the trade deadline. Right-handed pitcher Dustin May is heading to the Boston Red Sox, wrapping up his Dodgers journey in what was both a surprising and strategic swap. The return? Two young outfielders with promising potential, James Tibbs III and Zach Earhart. While these names might not make instant headlines, don't sleep on their upside. James Tibbs III, who originally entered the Red Sox system via the Rafael Devers trade with San Francisco, has been making quiet noise this season. In a combined 87 games between high A and double A ball, he's batting .232 with 13 home runs and 39 runs batted in. His power numbers show real promise, and with some seasoning in our development system, he could become a true asset in our outfield rotation. Joining him is Earhart, another outfield prospect who adds more depth to our minor league roster. This move signals a clear message from the front office. The Dodgers are loading up on controllable, long-term assets to stabilize future depth and possibly develop the next breakout star. Now, about Dustin May, the flame-throwing right-hander was once seen as a major part of the Dodgers pitching core. But with mounting injuries and inconsistency, the front office seems to have decided it was time to move on. This season, May had a rough go, holding a 4.85 earned run average with 97 strikeouts over 104 innings pitched. His last start, ironically, came against Boston, where he gave up 4 earned runs in 5 innings. And while he managed 5 strikeouts in that 77-pitch outing, it wasn't enough to erase the writing on the wall. Let's not forget, May also showed versatility this season, occasionally coming in behind Shohei Ohtani in relief appearances, which added to his value. But as the team gears up for a deep postseason run, it's clear the Dodgers are refining their roster with precision. So what do you think, Dodgers Nation? Was parting with Dustin May the right move? Are Tibbs and Earhart going to make an impact? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Update 2. Dodgers double down at the deadline. Brock Stewart returns. Alex Call joins the outfield force. The Dodgers front office wasn't done wheeling and dealing after the Dustin May trade, far from it. In fact, Thursday's deadline brought a flurry of key moves as LA addressed 2 major concerns: the bullpen and the outfield. And they did so with surgical precision. Let's start with the bullpen. The Dodgers brought back a familiar face in Brock Stewart, a pitcher they originally drafted way back in 2014. But this isn't the same Stewart from years past. Oh no, this version is a full-blown bullpen beast. This season, Stewart has been lights out. In 39 appearances, he owns a 2.38 earned run average, striking out 41 batters while walking just 11 across 34 innings. His fastball has evolved dramatically, now averaging 96.1 miles per hour, up from 91.5 just a few seasons ago, and his breaking ball, absolutely lethal. Stewart's return is more than just nostalgic, it's strategic. The Dodgers bullpen has been hit hard by injuries, with names like Evan Phillips, Michael Kopech, and Blake Snell all on the 60-day injured list. Stewart instantly plugs into a high-leverage role, providing veteran presence and serious heat out of the pen. But there's some caution too. He's nearing his single-season career high for innings pitched and comes with a history of arm injuries, including Tommy John surgery back in 2021. Now to the second half of the trade puzzle, the Dodgers also snagged outfielder Alex Call from the Washington Nationals. He might not have the star power of a blockbuster addition, but Call brings exactly what the Dodgers need right now: reliability, versatility, and grit. At 30 years old, Call is under team control through 2029 and is entering arbitration this offseason. He's known for his defensive flexibility, able to cover all three outfield spots, and brings a steady bat to the mix. So far this season, he's batting .274 with a .756 on-base plus slugging, and he struck out only 36 times over 237 plate appearances. Even more impressive, he's crushed left-handed pitching, something the Dodgers lineup has struggled with in stretches this year. According to general manager Brandon Gomes, Call's presence isn't just about filling a platoon role, it's about mixing and matching across the outfield and giving this lineup the flexibility it sorely needs. Gomes called Call a grinder, the kind of player who battles in every at-bat and frustrates opposing pitchers with smart, patient approaches at the plate. These trades didn't cost LA much in return. They sent James Outman to the Twins and two high-A pitchers, Eric Swan and Sean Paul Linion, to the Nationals. Outman, who was once a rising star, has seen his offensive production dip sharply, hitting just .103 in limited at-bats this season. When you zoom out, these moves show that the Dodgers are doubling down on the roster they built this offseason. They didn't go all in for a superstar at the deadline, but they did sharpen the edges of an already elite club. Brandon Gomes put it best, "We're in first place, and I don't even think we've played our best baseball yet." Dodgers Nation, what's your take? Is Brock Stewart the bullpen boost we've been waiting for? Will Alex Call carve out a big role as we gear up for October? Comment below and let's get the conversation rolling. Update 3. Shohei Ohtani battles through hip cramps and gutsy start what's next for the ace. It was supposed to be a perfectly calculated pitching return for Shohei Ohtani, the face of baseball and the pride of the Dodgers. Scheduled to start after a generous 8-day rest, sandwiched before a well-timed off day, Ohtani was set to stretch out and go deep into a game for the first time this season. But fate had other plans. In just the fourth inning of what started as a promising outing, Ohtani abruptly walked off the mound. The cause? Cramping specifically in his right hip. And if you watch closely, the signs were there from the start. Cameras even caught Shohei tapping his hip in discomfort as early as the second inning. He later revealed to Sportsnet LA that the discomfort began in the first, and he tried to manage it all the way through. "I felt it in the first inning," Ohtani said, "and just tried to work around it. It didn't quite work out in the fourth." Up to that point, Shohei had been solid, but things quickly unraveled. After giving up a leadoff infield single and issuing a walk, he fired off 6 straight balls, including back-to-back wild pitches. That's when manager Dave Roberts and head athletic trainer Thomas Albert made the decision out of precaution to pull him. Despite the early exit, Ohtani still managed a few notable milestones. ADU. It was his longest outing of the season at 3+ innings. PD. He reached a season high of 51 pitches. TADE. And in true Ohtani fashion, he stayed in the lineup as the designated hitter, even though he went 0 for 5 with a strikeout. Now, all eyes turn to his next scheduled start on August 6th at Dodger Stadium as the team prepares to face a tough Tampa Bay Rays squad in humid weather. The Dodgers are keeping close tabs, but as of now, they're optimistic that this cramp was an isolated incident, not a sign of a deeper issue. Let's not forget, this is Shohei Ohtani we're talking about. A generational athlete, a warrior, a two-way marvel who doesn't shy away from adversity. But the question now is, how cautious should the Dodgers be with Ohtani moving forward? Should they scale back his pitching duties, or does this minor setback only fuel his fire? Dodgers fans, we need your take. Do you trust Ohtani to bounce back stronger next week? Or is it time to reevaluate how we use our two-way titan? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And there you have it, Dodgers Nation, 3 blockbuster updates, each with major implications as we race toward the postseason. From bold trades and strategic acquisitions to managing our superstar ace's health, it's clear that the Dodgers front office is all in but doing it their way. If you enjoyed this deep dive into all things Blue Crew, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you never miss a game-changing update from Dodgers Insider. This is more than a team, it's a family. And right here, you're part of the heartbeat of that family. Until next time, bleed blue, stay locked in, and as always, let's go Dodgers!